Oh, you alright, boss?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's good to be here because it's been a while since we've done a video like this. But I'm looking at this collection, and it is forever expanding. What is going on, man?
We have delved into some new cars of late, and this one I'm particularly looking forward to. I've got an F1 car. I've actually got an F1 car. Can't wait. I literally cannot wait to.
You've wanted one for a while, haven't you, to be fair?
I have. And now this here is the Tamiya F104 Pro version 2. And they run these down at the West London Club.
Okay. Well, that when you told me because you know I'm always a good fan of certain Tamiya cars. You know that. You know,
like this one, or that one.
The quality's not normally up there, but with that's almost. When I looked at that, it doesn't actually look like a Tamiya. It's got 64 DP spur on there.
Apparently, it's not 64 DP.
Oh, is it not?
What is it? I think it's 0.4 DP. Because Tamiya do things different, don't they?
Well, they do a mod 6.
So the mod 6 you'd get on this.
Mod 06. Oh, I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, this is a mod 04.
Look, I don't want to get technical. It's boring. But the fact of the matter is, that ain't a bad quality kit. So I'm not surprised that you want to run it, right?
Looking forward to it. However, I can't run it at the Iconic Cup. I can't.
Too new, huh?
Too new. But look at that.
Can you run that at the Iconic Cup? A bit greedy in terms of wheels, don't you think?
It is. This is the Tyrrell 6-wheeler. It's nice. It's a nice build. Do you know what, actually? One of the more pleasant builds I've done for a Tamiya car.
When we was at the Iconic Cup, we watched one of those go around, and it was absolutely... it had so much presence on the track, did it? It looked really good on the track.
However, I've got a funny feeling... He's not running those tyres. He's not running those wheels. He's probably not running those springs. Probably not running that spring. Definitely not running that motor. Probably not running that gearing. As far as the rear axle goes, I think he's probably got the axle off of a 104.
Oh, it's the same old RC
I don't think it's one of these.
It's another Triggers Broom situation, right?
It is. However, it does look good. Yeah. And... this one, I will try and race it because every car in my collection will hit the racetrack at some stage. It might end up being a bit of a shelf queen. Speaking of shelf queens, you've got one of the most amazing looking cars recently.
Well, this car here, if you haven't seen the video, we'll put it in the comments. I got given from our good friend RC Steve. We like him, don't we?
We do like RC
He gave us a kit. It's a brand new Mardave Cobra kit. And I built it in the video in the description, click on that. But recently, I got the shell painted up by Paul Upton from Puppy Paint. And it turns out that guy is absolutely the man to go to if you need a shell painted.
I mean, we said pop along livery, so it's red, orange, yellow to white.
Yeah, and he asked me, he said, do you want it a little bit retro? And I went, well, yeah, definitely. I think it deserves to be retro. So there it is. I think it's absolutely stunning. In actual fact, so stunning, I don't know if I want to run it. You know, I've been online and I've looked at what other people have done to their Cobras, and they've got basically bits and pieces from the Team Associated RC10 on there.
Oh, a bit of Triggers Broom going on, is it?
Yeah. Because obviously it's going to handle a lot better. I am not interested in winning races with this. I want to run it on the track, and just for like, nostalgic reasons. Because when I was a kid, I could never afford one of these. It's going to look great going around the track as it is, with the original shocks on, the original turnbuckles, original everything. It's absolutely 100% original, all the way down to the brushed motor.
Do you know what? Going back to your you can't rush perfection, you've taken months on that thing. And do you know what? I'm glad you did. You spent, was it nearly 2 weeks just polishing out that chassis? Yeah,
I did actually do that. Yeah, it came to me, and it had been obviously in a box for a long time. So I buffed out the chassis, and it's something I'm very proud of. It's got an aerial there. There's no aerial going through it, mind you, because I did toy with the idea about putting 27 megahertz system in. The issue I've got with that is, back in the day, we used to have so many problems with with all that.
We did indeed.
It would cut out, and then it would.
I've got a story.
What?
So this one you're gonna like. Now, I've mentioned it on the channel before. My first ever RC car. Can you remember what it was?
The Hot Shot.
It was the Hot Shot. Now,
Yeah.
I used to live near a baseball diamond.
Yeah.
And I took my Tamiya Hot Shot over to the baseball diamond, and it had one of the old speed controllers. So it wasn't the electrical one; it was the mechanical one with a little slider, and you had a little bit of grease on it, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah.
Just like so. Anyway, I took it on the baseball diamond, which is cinder and dust, and that cinder and dust got into the grease, and it locked the car onto full throttle, and it disappeared across the field. And I was quite young at the time, and I ran after that car for a very long time until the battery ran out, and I didn't like doing that.
No.
And I pretty much gave up RC at that point.
Did you? And that turned you against it?
Well, no, I was like, car's broken, and I sold it because I didn't know any better. I was a kid. My dad didn't really care about RC stuff. He didn't have a look at it, so I just went, it's broken. But I'm going to get rid of it.
A lot of our viewers are pretty much the same age as me and you, because we've seen it in the, what do you call it, the
analytics.
In the analytics, right?
We do analytics and
everything. They will, what you just said there will be people laughing, because do you remember when they used to run out with the wiper board ESCs, and they just used to go around in circles, like that. And then a thing called battery illuminated circuitry came in, technical term. You know, I know my stuff, and that threw that out the window then, didn't it? So, and modern ESCs and things like that. So, you know, I get why people hop the old stuff up, because the vintage scene in the UK is thriving. It is mega. It is good, and businesses are, you know, you got the likes of Team Associated, and Schumacher, and some of the other brands banging out.
Kyosho's another big one. They've got loads of
They're banging out
classics.
All the old kits, because they know that our generation have got a little bit of disposable income now when we never used to have.
Yeah.
So we're going out buying them and racing them and that.
Hence, we've got a little lunchbox here, which I'll be racing. I've got the Super Hot Shot there, which I'm going to be racing. Got an F103 here, which I'll be racing. My original Hot Shot, which I want to race. Do you know what car I really want them to... Tamiya. If Tamiya could re-release one car...
The M03, come on.
It's got to be the M03,
isn't it? The M03, yeah. 100%. I don't know why they haven't done it. Do you know why they've not done it? Put it in the comments below.
M03, for me, still stands as the best M-chassis.
That used to be bread and butter, didn't it? That used to be the class that most clubs would... That was their standard class.
All right, the M05, I'm loving the M05 this year. I've had some great successes. It's not quite the same.
The thing that annoys me with it, right? I mean, you know about your M-chassis cars. I don't, right? I'll be honest with you. And every M-chassis car, M01, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, they've all got different characteristics. So they're different cars.
They are.
You're trying to race... it's just...
I'll tell you which one you can't race.
What?
The MB01.
Yeah, what was that all about?
That's supposed to be Evolution. That is like Tamiya's newest M-chassis car.
Well, you had issues with that though, didn't you?
I didn't have issues. The world had issues with that car.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's not...
So, I don't know what Tamiya were playing at when they released that, you know.
Bring back the M03, please. Please.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Absolutely right. But there you go, a little bit of an update, I suppose. Is this an update video? I don't quite know what.
I don't know what it was.
Anyway,
to be honest,
what?
We haven't even decided what we're going to do for videos today. That was just us just
warming up.
Just warming up.
Anyway, there you go. If you
are we ready to sort of get started now?
Yeah. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, and we'll see you again on another video.